Hey Sophie,
Hey,
where are we at?
we're at, this is where you catch like bluegill and bass.
That's right. Excited?
Yes, I've never catch a bass, but I'll try.
That's right. So here we are in this hot day, Redlands Ford Park.
I didn't catch a coffee.
Maybe next time.
No, I caught
Just gonna change it up a little bit by coming here.
Wow, look, oh, there's a fish. Look, oh, guys, there's a fish. Look,
This water's super clear.
look, there's a fish.
Mm-hmm.
Fishy. There's figures. You see that? Wow, that's so cool, Dad.
Yep, that's right. That's why we're here. Don't worry about the dragonflies.
Okay.
All right, well, let's go to the other side. Now let's check out this other spot. I think that's the best thing we could hear as dads is for our kids to say, "This is so cool, Dad." I mean, we try so hard. We spend the money just to hear those words. Yeah, this is prime right here. Cool. I think we're gonna start here first. So the only thing we caught here was green sunfish. I didn't get any video of that because I forgot my chest mount back in the car. That was on the other side of the lake, the smaller pond filled with the algae. If you go right along the grass line and you put your trout magnet or your jig, whatever bait you have, you put it right on the edge, just like barely hitting the grass, green sunfish will come out and attack it. And I think if you're trying to bring your kid out to fish, not only is this a nice clean pond all around, but you can definitely get a bite from these green sunfish. They're all along the edge of that grass line. Other than that, I skunked this lake pretty bad. So if you guys have any tips for me on this lake, please comment below and let me know. See how well this does. We're gonna be using the rattle trap. There's a lot of moving shad, a lot of moving creatures around, which the bass are feeding on. Let's see how well it does here. The good thing is you can't really mess up the rattle trap. All you have to do is just a steady retrieve and it does the rest. It does the rattling, does the swimming. Seems like a good spot. Now this day is hotter than the previous time we went out to Ford Park. The sun's beating down harder, whereas at Ford Park there was overcast, but with all this shade, this looks like a good spot for bass to hit my lure. The only issue is that the water's still pretty hot, so the fish aren't really compelled to hit the lure. If you need a little confidence while you're fishing, throw a finesse bait like a mini jig or something you're confident with. Maybe it might be a Senko, I don't know. Just to keep you going, just throw confidence bait. I brought the ugly stick. I look at it all the time in the living room, and I'm like, you know, one of these days I'm gonna use it. What's so crazy though is that I can see bluegill and other fish get close to the bait, but they don't commit or they don't strike it. So that's how I know they're just really lethargic. They're not really, or they're not convinced, but they're really not trying to bite onto anything. I don't know if I rigged it the wrong way, but they're chasing it. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna tie on a better finesse bait. Let's try a different spot. You guys probably know this already, or you're probably doing it already, but never forget to switch spots. That always helps when the bite isn't that good. I'm letting you guys in all the secrets. This is probably one of them. You're not really supposed to be back here, but nobody says anything really. There we go. Super clear water over here, just like Ford Park. But like I said, they're not really committing. I'm actually sight fishing right here. I can see tiny bass following it, but they're just not convinced. Oh dang, I just spooked something. The last thing I want to do is spook. Much like Ford Park, if you stick close to this root line right here, right along the bank, these are really good spots for bluegill, sunfish, and crappie. All right, here we go. Ultralight heavyweights, 1/64 ounce mini jig, ugly stick, dock runner, 36-inch, 4 to 8 pounds. I got a 2-pound test on this on the CNF 500. Let's see what we can get. So as you guys know, the tougher the bite, the more small and finesse you gotta go for these fish. And you're not only gonna catch small fish, you might be surprised and catch, whoa, got a bite there. You might catch a big fish. Try it a couple more times. Felt something right here nearby, so I'm gonna try again. Dude, I hate when that happens. These fish, sometimes they run right into the root lines and it's hard to get them out. There we go. Yeah, buddy, another crappie. Dude, what the heck? Second mishandled fish. I'm gonna roll today. This rod right here is an Akuma Salilo 5.6. In case anybody was curious and wanted to get a rod similar to the Spinmatic that I got, this is a nice rod right here for the price. And it's not $37.99, it's actually like 25 bucks. they're just not. I think they're probably sold out on Amazon right now, but as soon as they come back up, they should be around like 25 bucks. Found them. This rod isn't meant for jigging, but I still use it to jig. Like a medium light could work sometimes, but this one says it's like pure fiberglass. It's got enough wobble to it so you can mini jig. No way, there's only 2 crappie there. There's got to be more. There's got to be. It's impossible if there isn't. Yeah, I'm gonna try this other side. I mean, why not? If there's crappie on one side, there's got to be some on the other side. Let's see, this little area right here, this little cove or root line, looks perfect for a predator. They can ambush any passing by bait fish, or it's just like a nice ambush corner. Wow, what do we got here? Largemouth bass? Yes, sir. Tiny one though. Little dink on the 1/64 ultralight heavyweights. Mini jigs. Dude, I'm trying to get you loose, man. Dude, these guys feisty as heck. Oh, the largie. There's that flick of the rod tip I've been telling you guys about that. You should try to take advantage if you want to cast farther. Just try to get a feel of the rod tip. Get used to what it feels like to fling out the mini jig. It'll take you a couple tries to use the whip to fling the mini jig out there. Here it is. Crazy, man. Little crappie. They've all been a little feisty. There we go. There's something down here too. What the heck? I wonder what it could be. Alright, well, let's go further out. There we go. Again with the dock runner, the ugly stick. A little tip if you're trying to get into mini jigging like I'm doing, you want to make sure that when you're jigging that there is ripples in the water. Well, more specific, circle-like ripples. That's what you're looking for. Because if you have circle-like ripples, that means your mini jig is swimming right. But if it's not looking natural to the fish. And you can easily adjust that by fixing the tail end, or maybe fixing your knot. Yes, sir. This is definitely a better bite. Look at this. Yeah, buddy. They're probably tired of seeing that white and yellow. They want to see something like blackish. I have to switch mini jig. What helps is if you fish with somebody, you guys just kind of get into agreement. Like you fish light colors, like fluorescent colors, and then your fishing partner can fish more the natural colors or black, what have you. It makes it so much easier to find out what the fish are biting. There we go. Oh. And it cuts down on time too. There we go. I knew there was something here. Is it that same bass? Is it a different bass? I think it's the same bass. Oh no, this one's smaller. This one's smaller. Alright, well that's it for me. I thought I'd show you guys my experience here at the Green Box, which obviously is very productive right now. Thank you for watching. For all you new subscribers, thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you in the next one.